Become a legend and support IAmPattyJack by playing Neverwinter, a free-to-play action MMORPG set in the Dungeons & Dragons universe. Click the link below to register, download, and play the game. Doing so directly supports my channel, and you can help Smorsh conquer all the Sword Coast. Try out Neverwinter free today. It's almost time for Video Game Christmas, otherwise known as E3 2017. Of course, Bethesda has their big press conference during the event, and everyone's wondering, is The Elder Scrolls 6 going to be announced this year? Is it going to come out this year or at the start of next year or something? Probably not. I'm just going to tell you that flat out right now. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers who talks for 5 minutes and then, like, refutes everything they just said, saying, like, oh no, it's probably not going to happen. I want it to happen, but it's not going to. No, it's probably not going to happen. Let's talk about why it probably won't, though, because there's a few very interesting reasons regarding Bethesda and the projects that they're possibly working on. So the first biggest reason is just that Bethesda is very, 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 very busy with these new projects, and we actually have some confirmation from last year's E3 that they're so busy working on, one, a brand new IP, as well as at least 2 other sequels. Todd Howard flat out said last year that they're not really working on The Elder Scrolls 6. He said that they have some basic ideas kind of lined up, but the technology in the video game industry isn't there yet for it to be a worthwhile endeavor for them. They want to reinvent the series and make it feel totally unique and different like they've done in the past if you compare, say, Morrowind and Daggerfall, or even Oblivion to Morrowind. So we basically know that The Elder Scrolls 6 isn't a big priority for them, but what could be a bigger priority? Well, they're working on Fallout 4 VR right now, so that's probably going to be officially revealed and announced more than it already was at this year's E3, so that's going to take up a big part of it. Of course, ESO Morrowind just dropped as well, so they're going to have a big display for that, probably talk about that and maybe some new content for Elder Scrolls Online going forward this year. And Elder Scrolls Legends just came out on Steam, so we're probably going to see an announcement for an expansion or some new cards or something regarding that as well. So that's going to take up the majority of their Elder Scrolls content. But hey, that's all kind of boring stuff that we already knew. What new stuff is there? Well, oh man, this is where it gets super juicy. This is where we don't exactly know, and it's kind of exciting. So the rumor from some decently reputable websites, VG247.com and a couple others, are saying that Bethesda is going to be announcing their new IP at E3 this year, and that one is reportedly going to be called Starfield. Now, the name Starfield is one that Bethesda has owned for a few years now, but they've never really done anything with it, so there's been some speculation as to what exactly it would end up being. But the rumor going around right now is that it's going to be a sci-fi open world game, and if you've followed my channel at all over the last couple years, that sounds freaking awesome to me, because that's literally exactly what I wanted them to make. I'm not kidding. If you go back and watch some of my old videos talking about Bethesda, I literally say I want a sci-fi exploration game that kind of uses their model where you like jump from space system to space system, maybe land on space stations or asteroids or planets, explore areas around there similar to the dungeons in Skyrim or Fallout, and if that's what this is, that sounds freaking amazing. There's also a rumor saying that it could take place in the Fallout universe, except way further in the future, so who knows, maybe some aliens from the Fallout 3 DLC abducted some people. But nonetheless, if that ends up being the case, then I'm kind of okay with that. If they're going to push back the Elder Scrolls until 2019, 2020 before an official announcement, at least we know they're working on a game that's sort of similar in scope and probably has some of that good old Bethesda feel to it. Heck, who knows, maybe this actually convinced them to finally make a new game engine as well, because the one they're using, well, you know the old saying about polishing a turd. So yeah, if they're working on a brand new IP like that, and if this Starfield rumor is true, then I can totally see them pushing back the Elder Scrolls a little while longer. So what do you think about these rumors? Have you heard any others, and can you prove me wrong? I dare you to, damn it. Let me know down in the comments section, or follow me on Twitter, or get involved over my Discord server. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. That'll take you over to the Neverwinter website where you can register, download, and play the game. Every time someone does that, I get a nice little referral kickback, and honestly, it's kind of more than I would normally get on these videos per referral, so it's really worthwhile. And if you want to support my channel, that is an awesome and free way to do it. The game is totally free to play as well, so don't even worry about that. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. I won't hate you forever. Alright, I am PattyJack, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.